Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Palworld. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, keep in mind, I updated this world that I've been playing on for the game, um, to have the max XP output just so I could, actually make some progress on the towers and stuff. Um, you know, like I'll gradually lower the amount of XP I'll earn from like crafting and stuff. The further and further I go, because I don't want things to be too unfair. Um, Either way, let's just craft some of these arrows. Since that's the main thing I needed to get done. Um, yeah, that gave me a crap ton of XP right there. Let's go ahead and craft some more pal spheres real quick. So that way I won't have to deal with too many obstacles, especially with that tower that I needed to finish up. Um, you know, that's the main thing I really needed to get done. Wait, I think I have some. Yep, I have some technology points. So let's just try and grab all the stuff I can right now. Let's grab this bat. Um, Now I think I can grab at least uh this this hanging trap, and one. Wait, actually, I wanted to grab these two things right here. I'll try and finish up the rest of it later. Regardless. Uh, Now for this, I'm gonna need venom glands and wood, but I can easily get wood. I don't know where I can get venom glands though. Um, Either way, let's just try and grab some of these resources out here. Um, so that way I won't have to worry too much about this. Uh, Wait, I think I'm gonna need a crusher real quick. Let's see what I can, make. Um, okay, I gotta look around here. Uh, okay. I don't think I have access to, the, stuff that I needed to make. A logging site, stone pit, and, all that other stuff. Um, Now let's just try and defeat some of these pals out here, since that should give me a crap ton of XP, whenever I get around to it. Um, alright, let's just see what I can do. Since I'm gonna need to do that. Um, whenever I get the opportunity to anyways. Um, Either way, let's just try and see what I can get done with these pals out here. Now, I know which one I can, actively get stuff from. Um, well, particularly the most XP, and capture at the same time. I know which one I can do that for, because that little box by their name, that shows if I caught them or not. Um, Either way, let's just try and defeat some more of these pals. And if I run into any that I haven't caught yet, I'll try and catch them. Um, Either way, let's just try and make my way back to that tower that I was wanting to beat. And then also trying to, at least... Wait, hold on. I can only have a level 10 POW. So let's just try and defeat a couple more. At least 2 or 3 more. You know what? Also, I'm going to have to collect a bunch of more resources, too, while I'm at it. Since, that's also something I need to get done. Wait, there's a PAL sphere right here. That's pretty cool. Um, you know what? If I come across a lamb ball, or whatever it's called, I'm gonna try and catch that. Since that is gonna be something I'm gonna need myself. To complete this quest line. It's called the weakest pal. Wow, Lambell is the weakest pal in the entire game, from what it says. Up here on that right-hand corner. Um, So yeah, that's really weird how, one of the first pals well, actually that kind of makes sense considering it's this game is built like Pokemon, so it would only make sense that early route stuff would be pretty weak, you know? So it logically makes sense if you think about it. Um, Either way, let's just try and get back that cat. Um, what can I get out of this stuff? These little crates over here. You know what? Let's just head back to that tower, regardless. Crap, I forgot I could fast travel to it. I'm already out here, so might as well just make my way, regardless. Um, Now keep in mind, I do have plans of finishing up all towers in the game before I open it up to you guys, and so that way I can try and play with you guys in the future. If you want to join, like I'll probably do like a couple streams here and there, and then I'll try and at least turn on like multiplayer if you want to join, and I'll even turn on crossplay for anybody who hasn't playing on PS5. Um, so yeah, just keep that in mind. I'll probably start it out at first with just PS5 people, and then after like I want to say a couple streams of doing that, I'll uh you know uh probably just open it up to everybody across crossplay as well. So yeah, that's probably gonna be my plan. Um, all right, let's just try and catch these clove things. Uh, I don't want to bother this memo rest thing. You know. Uh, all right, stay back, you stupid cloves. I want to at least catch one of you. I don't want to waste all my pal spears, so let's just hold back. Okay, I got a Vixie. That's gonna be kind of useless to me. Okay. I gotta just try and, at least catch one of these cloves. Um, alright. I think I'm in range to catch this one. Nope. I just gotta try and catch this thing. Man, why is it so unnecessarily fast? Like, that makes no sense why it's so fast. Okay, 36%. Hopefully... And it just killed itself. Good on you, stupid clove. Oh my god, that was such a waste of a good pal ball, too. Um, Either way, let's just return my Kativa. Okay, I need to eat first before I head in. Let's also feed Kativa, too. Since, wait, what gender is my Kativa? Hold on, I want to check out my pals. Uh, I don't know what, I don't know what gender my pals are, and I don't know how to check. Uh, Wait, is it a male or what? Um, I don't know what gender it is. Huh? Like, you know what? Actually, it's male. That's a female. My Moozarina is female. Same with my Eucrates. My Fox Sparks is male. And my Caprides female. Okay. That should be pretty good for breeding whenever I get around to that. But either way, let's just head into this tower and see if I can actually beat it this time. If you watched my last video on the game, you've already seen this cutscene. Either way, let's just swap to my bow. So that way I can, actively deal with this guy, this loser right here. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Because honestly, I don't want to get any of my pals knocked out, but I'm probably gonna have to, anyways, like, regardless. Wait, I can probably win this fight, because I'm dealing a lot of damage a lot quicker, so I can probably, at least, take this thing out. This Zoe and Grisbolt. Wait, okay, 0%. Yeah, that's clearly going to be completely pointless throwing a pal ball. For obvious reasons, considering it's a 0% catch rate. Alright, let's just send out Caprides. Okay. Wait, Caprides' attacks are highly effective on Zoe and Grisbolt? Oh. Well, that was a waste of a pal spear, but hey, at least it was a bit of a distraction, I guess. Either way, let's just try and take out this Grisbolt. I'm about where I was on my initial attempt. And I'm doing a lot better, too, from where I was. Alright, let's just try and get out of here, because there's no way I'm surviving that close to the thing. Okay. Either way, let's just try and get out of here and just roll my way out. There's no way I'm surviving otherwise. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do. Come on, Caprides, I know you can help me survive this and win. I know you're stronger than this. Come on, at least help out a little. Come on. We're so close. We're doing a lot better than what we were last attempt. Considering I think our best attempt got us to like 3,000 HP before we timed out. And now we're down to like the low 1,000s, and now we're low 1,000. Come on, Capritti. I know you can help us win this. Okay, you did good, Capritti. Come on, Mozzarella. I know you can win this for us. There we go. Oh my god, we actually did it. Thank God we did this. Uh, Good on you, Mozzarella. You did good. Same with you, Cativa and Capritti. You both did really good. All three of you did, actually. Um, Either way, let's just see what I can do. You know what? Uh, Darn it, I can't even push it over the ledge. I wanted to push it over the ledge. Can you blame me for... Like, it gave me so much grief that I wanted to push it off the ledge. Alright, let's just glide down, I guess. Um, alright, let's get into the water. Please don't die. Yeah, I died. That was on me. If I was just a little bit to the right, then I probably would have made it into the water. Hey, at least it's not too far away from the statue here. Um, so let's just get back to my stuff, because I am not losing all that stuff. Like, that would just be flat out stupid of me to do. It's just give up on it now. Okay. It was by some water, I think. By a cliffside where the tower is. Uh, please don't, please don't make me lose all my stuff. I don't want to lose it all. Wait, where is it? Please, I need to get my stuff back. I really need it before the time runs out and I lose it all. Please don't. There we go. I can't lose all my stuff. Man, this is so harrowing if I lose all my stuff. Like, last second. I don't care what damage I take as long as I don't lose it all. You know? Um, Either way, let's just try and climb up this wall and see what that is. I think her name was Zoe. Let's see what she has to say to me. Um, alright. Let's get back to her and just see what I can do, because honestly, I want to rub it in her face a little that I beat her. Hey, gotta gloat a little, you know? And I'm gonna catch that clove, too. Hopefully it works. There we go, it worked. Let's get back to this castle. And just see what I can do. Alright, let's see if I can talk to Zoe. You again. I was just about to go looking for you, and yet here you are, waltzing up on me. After what you pulled last time, you... Wait, is that my key sphere? I think so. I thought I lost it. You had it the whole time? You think it's okay to beat someone down and steal their stuff? Whatever, just keep it. So yeah, it's a key sphere. My father told me long ago that the 8 towers around this island each have one sealed away inside. Um, he also said that only those with power should wield them. I still believe that. That's why, you should keep it, since you challenged me for it. Huh? You didn't come to challenge me? You just wanted to talk? Why didn't you say something sooner? 'Cause you attacked me, lady! You attacked me out of nowhere! Fine, whatever. The fact is, you ended up beating me, so I'm letting you, keep the key sphere. But that doesn't mean I think you're worthy of it or anything. I'm just putting faith in my father's judgment. Um, but you got what you came for, so get out of here. What else could what else could you possibly need? I don't really know exactly what key spheres are. I do remember my father telling me all sorts of complicated stuff about them, though. Like them originally being parts of something and being used to seal something away. Huh. Well, there are 7 others, so maybe if you find out more and if you collect all 8 of them, what's that look on your face? Stop looking at me with a look of vague disappointment. For a tamer, you really are a pain, you know that? Just get out of here already. Alright. Um, hey, at least I got some stuff that I can use now. Particularly skill points, so... Wait, my bow is badly damaged. Well, that really sucks, too. Because I don't want to lose my bow. Especially with all these arrows I have left. I spent so much, like, materials trying to catch them. Oh, wait, I can actually make that, that incubator now. So let's go ahead and make that real quick. Now let's go ahead and use some more of these tech points. So that way I can actively at least do something with them. Okay, I got the logging site and stone pit. So at least I can actually make those now. Yeah, I got a lot of skill points, so you can actually just skip past the segment in the video if you don't want to watch me just spending money on this stuff. Wait, 3-shot bow? I just now unlocked that. Either way, let's just try and finish up getting the stuff I can. Because honestly, I really want to get some stuff. I want to get that 3-shot bow, if I can get the resources for it. Alright. That's all my skill points. Yeah, and also these ancient tech points can be used for more than just, you know, like, like, ancient tech points, you can make some pretty useful stuff. Yeah, I want to get the lockpicking tool, and the egg structure, and the egg incubator. That's the first two things I want to get, before I do anything else. Okay, time to fast travel to my base real quick. Because for one, I gotta sleep in and heal my pals, and for two, I wanted to try and, see what I can make at my base. Particularly since I got an egg. Um, okay, let's look at this, PAL thing. This incubator. Okay, I need 10 palladium fragments, 30 stone, 5 cloth, and 2 ancient civilization parts. I do not know how to get those ancient civilization parts. Okay, high quality workbench. I'm gonna need 8 ingots, um, 20 wood, and 10 nails. For the sphere workbench. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how to make the ingots. I really don't. Wait, maybe I can... Man, I'm gonna have to kill some more of those foxes, or whatever they're called. Uh, then I'm gonna have to make some of the stuff that I just got, to finish up a mission that I wanted to do. Um, Considering I still have a lot of stuff that I wanted to get done. Particularly that one logging thing, and that rock thing. Wherever it is in the building menu. I think I saw it here somewhere. Okay, here it is. I need 50 wood, 20 stone, 10 palladium fragments. Okay. I need to feed my Krojiro. Eat an egg, buddy. Okay. Alright, I'm doing pretty well for myself right now. Let's see what I can do. Because honestly, I gotta get some more. You know what? First, I'm gonna sleep in. And then I'm gonna get the resources for the incubator for the egg. Since that's the main thing I wanted to do since the start, since I first found that egg, is make the incubator. So yeah. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna have to keep the incubator regulated in terms of like heat and stuff. Okay, let's look at the resources I need. I need 7 more palladium fragments. 12 more stone and 2 civilization parts. I think I know where I can get those civilization parts. Wait, actually, first, I'm going to have to look at my tools. I'm going to have to repair those real quick. Since that's something I need to get done. Alright. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. Huh? Okay, I need 8 wood. So let's swap over to my axe. So that way I can, at least... Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to, swap over to my axe. So that way I can, mine some wood and repair my bow. Just in case if I need to. Especially since I think I need to go over to some other stuff. Also, keep in mind, this is version 1.0 that I'm playing. I'll try and play whenever more updates come out, and whatever features come in. I don't know if like what features Pocket Pair has in store. I really couldn't say. Um, Hopefully they add like new PAL variants or like new islands that you can go to for new PAL captures or something. Like that's one thing I hope that Pocket Pair does. Because honestly, that does seem like pretty interesting concepts. And honestly, I feel like that would, you know, kind of help out with some individuality with stuff like Pokemon, away from Pokemon and stuff. Um, all right, let's go ahead and repair all my stuff. Okay, I need my pickaxe. Um, so I'm gonna place it over my axe real quick. Um, Wait, hold on. Okay, my land ball was hungry, so I guess it ate. Huh. Okay. Um, I'm gonna have to eat a little bit just to try and get up my hunger bar. Um, yeah, let's just try and head back to the tower real quick. Since I think that there's some stuff I can go to, over there in particular. Okay, it's like around here. Um, you know what? I don't know how long I've been recording for real quick, so whenever I get done fast traveling, I'll check. Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, I've been streaming, I mean, not streaming, but recording for 21 minutes. So I should be done here in the next 10 minutes, I want to say. Okay, let's just take out this, fox sparks or whatever, for its fire glands. Since that is going to be, well, flame organs. Okay, there's a pal sphere over here. That's going to be really useful. So let's pick that up. Okay, let's swap to my bow. Since, I got to deal with this base right here. Wait, actually, first, let's bring out Capriti. Wait, I think I said that I can capture humans. Wait, I can actually capture a human? Holy crap, that's wild to think about. That is crazy. Holy crap. Let's just try and see what I can do. Because I want to capture a person. I want to invoke slavery. Yeah, let's just try and invoke a little slavery here. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Because honestly, let's just try and invoke a little slavery here. Please work out, because I wanna work on a little slavery here. Please capture. Please. There we go. I caught a human. Wait. Huh? Please tell me that I actually did a little slavery. Please tell me that's what I did. Because honestly, that seems a little bit of an interesting concept. Man, good thing I thought about that. But then again, that might get me probably canceled, if I'm being honest. But hey, it's a fun concept either way. Yeah, let's just try and see what I can do. Wait, I want to check and see what items I have now. Huh. I don't see any of those ancient part things. Huh. I thought I would have some of those, by beating up that base. Let's go back to that cave, that I saw by the tower. Considering, I think there might be something in there. Alright. I know that there's something by the tower that I can use in terms of like a cave or something. So, let's just see if those ancient parts are in here. Because there could very well be. Alright, I'm already at level 20 on my paladin. My human character is level 21. You know what? Whenever I get back to my base, that's probably whenever I'm going to end the video, if I had to guess. Ooh, I want to catch this little guy. Yeah, let's just try and catch him. Because honestly, he looks pretty... Well, she. Alright, let's just try and catch her already. Please catch. I really want you to be on my party. Please quit being so aggravated. I want you to join us. There we go. Let's just check and see what else I can find. Man, the fact that I basically just committed an act of slavery by capturing a human in a PAL sphere, the fact that that's even a feature is already wild in itself. But the fact that it actually sticks, too, makes it even more wild to me. You know, like it's stuck, mind you. Like that crap's stuck. I'm honest, like that's the most surprising part about that to me. Okay, I think I'm about to enter near the end of the cave. Because I've already been through this cave before. Uh, you know what? I gotta capture a Lambell. Um, so yeah. Um, let's just see what I can do. I want to capture this big floof, Lambell first, just in case. Um, all right, there we go. Let's get rid of these Lambells here. Um, all right. At least these Lambells are pretty easy to deal with, for the most part, anyways. Especially with my raised up level. So yeah. Um, return to your ball, Caprity. You know what? If I should give my nickname, you know what? Um, I'll let you guys. If I can give nicknames to my pals, I'll let you guys. Nickname them. For me. Uh, but just keep it within reasonable range. Like no slurs. Like the obvious stuff. That's the kind of stuff I don't want you to give nicknames to my, pals. For like if it's the obvious stuff, just don't do it. So yeah, everything else is completely fine as long as it's nothing obviously offensive or whatever. Um, so yeah, uh, let's let's check and see that pal box. To see if that stuck. If I, yeah, it's stuck. I want to actually see if I can use this. Holy crap, that's stuck. Holy crap. I'm on. I just committed an act of slavery. I I'm so dumbfounded by that. Like genuinely I am. Like I didn't even think that would work, let alone stick, as a valuable capture. You know? But either way, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright. You know what, let's check on the resources. Yep, I need 2 more stone and 4 more palladium fragments. So that's just enough for like what, a couple swings of my pickaxe on top of just a couple. Well, actually, might as well just see what I can do with this. Considering I still only have like 2 stone that I need. There we go. Now I have 2 to spare. Um, all right. Time to find some more of those palladium stone things. I see one over there, and that should be more than enough. Plus I should be able to get a pal sphere from it too. Just one though. Unless if I have more past that. Um, for whatever reason. All right, let's head back to my base and just go ahead and make the incubator. So that way I can, finish up the egg. You know what? If it actually gives me something good, I hope it gives me something good, anyways. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and build the incubator. Um, okay, let's hold down to build. It shouldn't take long for me to finish up this build, considering I have 3 pals that can help me out. So yeah. Um, honestly, I'm just genuinely surprised that you can actually commit acts of slavery in this game. That still amazes me. That it actively works. You know. Um, all right, let's sort out my inventory real quick. Okay, it should be done in 2 minutes. Um, so let's just try and get this done. Uh, all right. You know what? I'm gonna go out a little bit of on a little bit of a resource gathering thing. I'm gonna gather up as much wood as I can. Right now I'm gonna swap out the torch for the, axe. Wait, no, the not the torch, but the bow. And then I'm gonna collect some wood and palladium fragments. So that way I can actually, for one, make more palladium spheres, and for 2, get more wood and stone in the process too. Um, all right. I still have a lot of stuff that I can actively, get. Um, because I know I'm gonna need a lot of stuff out here. Before I can actively, you know, finish up all the builds I needed to do, particularly with, that wood stuff, that infinite wood source, um, and that infinite mining source too. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that while in quick succession of each other. Um, all right, let's just gather up as many resources as humanly possible. Okay, I'm gonna have to gather up some stone. I'm gonna let my stamina recover real quick. Since, stone, like rocks are pretty big and they take a lot of stamina to completely mine. So yeah. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do. Um, alright, I'm gonna let my stamina recover. Hopefully it doesn't get dark out before too long, because honestly, that would really suck if it did. Um, alright, I'm carrying too many items. Maybe if I put some stuff in that chest that I have at my base, maybe that would help out a lot. Um, but yeah, I still have a lot of work that I need to get done in terms of carrying stuff. Um, all right, I still have a bit of. Wait, there's another egg up here. I can collect that. How did I never see this egg before? Like genuinely, I'm surprised I never saw this egg. But either way, let's just try and grab it real quick. Um, you know what? Let's just try and see what I can do. Because honestly, I want to grab this egg. It's a common egg, so it probably won't give me anything rare. Well, not probably, most likely. Um, alright, I'm pretty close to my base. Honestly, thank you, Fox Sparks, for protecting the base, in any way you could. So yeah. Alright, let's check out, wait, is this PAL egg done? Yep, it's complete. So let's see what it gave me. A Melpaca? Alright, let's put this egg in here. And see what I can do. All right. I'm gonna have to, look at the production stuff. Okay, I can, actively. All I need is just what, 20 more stone, if anything. And then I should be able to build all the stuff I need. But either way, let's just try and finish up this, building segment, and then just see what I can do, regardless. Um, all right. Um, let's just let's just try and see what I can do. Because honestly, I gotta get a little bit more stone, I think. Um, before I can actively see what else I can do. Yep, I need one more palladium fragment and 20 more stone. Well, 18 more stone. So let's just grab that real quick. Um, all right. I'm getting pretty close to being able to be where I need to go. Um, there we go. I got all the stone and palladium fragments I need. So let's go ahead and just start building this here. Whenever I get down, I'm going to check on that egg that I just put in the incubator. Since I know that should be pretty close to being done by now. All right. Thankfully, my my two land balls, and my Krojiro, I think that's what his name is. I think it should be good for now. Um, all right. Um, let's just check up on this. Only 47 seconds left. Well, now 45. Um, let's head out and grab a little bit more resources. Um, I just want to see what's in that egg, since I just now grabbed it. Might as well at this point. Um, for obvious reasons. Okay. What's one thing I want to do in the future? It's like trying to see what armor types I can craft. I have some points that I can use, but I'm gonna wait until I get one more, at least one more, because I want to upgrade every one of my stat by one each time. So yeah. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Let's see what's in this egg. A Cativa. I already have one. All right. Um, you know what? Let's just see what I can do. I want to put my fox parts away for this malpaca. Um, but you know what? That's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.